Hello there everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of my tutorial series for the Cursed Royal Woodlands. So, we're going to go through more glades in this episode, as we are right now sitting in front of a pretty peculiar situation. My city doesn't have anything that comes together, but I have a lot of things that wait to come together somehow. We got a lot of metal that we could transform, but we don't have any building to do so. So, well, let's see how things will work out from here. We got the capability to make ourselves a reputation point out of what we got here in the making currently. You see, these 3 lizard houses will trigger a order here. And the happy harpies, yeah, they'll trigger another one soon too. So we'd be best off starting with more of these and more of those. So this colony is at a constant struggle for its wood, which is, well, quite ironic because I said at the beginning of the series that wood is available quite easily. But at the end of the day, we are currently just using a lot of wood. That's one thing that I really gotta say. So we can unemploy the Blight Post dude. He's ready for the next outbreak of Blight Rot in the year 6. But until then, he doesn't really need to do anything here. So, what are we going to use this jolly old fella for? Well, I think I'm just going to keep him for the sake of constructing things. Yeah, the lizards are happy. That's a good one. Okay, we also opened up this cache and gained food, but most importantly, we gained a couple of ancient tablets. So the next trader will give us some nice yield for that. Liz Greybone, let's see what she got in store for us. The building materials she's selling might become very, very handy for our current situation. We'll see about that. Runs like these right now, well, they are quite typical. This is nothing unusual. You often don't get what you need in the first place. Very, very typical to be precise. Okay, I got workers left because this cache has been built. And yeah, we're getting ourselves the double neighborhood thing faster done, I think, than the lizard houses, but I don't mind at all. Okay, let's dare some more speed. And just deliver some of that. We had still a couple of very lucky things going on for this run after all, as we got here the leather worker, which is for lizards, really amazing, and I love that blue tint here, gotta say. Its colors making me happy. Okay, so let's see what we can draft out of this. Plantation, very good, but of course these have to be back to back. This is really, really mean, but we're going to go for the smithy. As much as I am tempted to go for the plantation, as that would be something else to do with my fertile soil, the smithy is a running system that we can use now to create ourselves victory points, so to speak. We are constantly exploring forward currently, so yeah, we totally want to do that. So we'll see what the trader house got for us. As it stands right now, I am actually going to export some crystallized dew, yes. Crazy. Usually I would never do something like that. Anyways, moving on. So we're taking this package here. I am kind of tempted to take the package with the coats, with the parts, but it is only one part. so it's really not that much of a big impact. Okay, so at this point, two things come to mind. First off, this area is fully upgraded, but we can go now for a tier 3 one. But I really consider or think about, can we already build a third one? Sort of. I could go here. If we'd be chopping open that area here, we would be able to. Ah, well. So let's see. The trader should be hitting town very soon. A minute. All right. It's a very interesting situation. It is challenging, but, well, it is not unfair or anything. Well, I find it very, very interesting. Anyways, I just noticed that I have a lot of workers currently doing nothing, and I meant to stop that. So, Trapper's Camp can definitely get another lizard. This cache here, well, we're not getting anywhere here. We need bricks. Are we making bricks? Not really. That's also not ever coming together again because we currently don't have the material. So I'm allowing to use stone for that. We have to get things together somehow. This is the most inefficient colony that I've had in a long, long while, as we are currently only making fabric on a efficient ratio, and that's that. End of the story. Okay, still 4 workers not employed. I think it is about time to go for a mine. We totally should do that. Just hope that we're able to get enough brick together. Because that is currently that one resource that we have none of. But luckily the copper ore vein should yield some stone, or does it? I do know that the coal ones do, but do the other ones as well. Anyways, we opened a dangerous glade and we got a angry ghost. So the offended ghost will increase hostility, and he wants us to burn at least, well, 12 Blightrot cysts. Doable. We should do that, as this is a really, really annoying little guy. We also have Forester's Hut here. Oh, well, good for us. But we also got a sea marrow deposit. Okay, good things. So, well, we totally need to rain punk it up now. No more compromises. We need Blightrot. Alright, so this place is now full-on vibing on rain punk. I mean, why not? It's making the lizards happy, so we kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Let's make the same thing happen for the grill. So we're steering here in full power. I'm going to go this way, though. This faster production speed one, I feel like it is overvalued. I don't think it is that powerful. Okay, here goes another harpy. And let's see what we have to resolve here. Escaped convicts. We could arrest them. We'd be able to make enough tools. We're definitely not going to touch that event in this period. But we are getting in another victory point here. Sweet. And Vliss, please tell me that you got some cloth for me. No, you don't, but you got training gear, which allows me to arrest those guys. Nice. That's a good one. So we're going to go for this. Oh, what's that building? My own stonecutter's kit. Never mind. Alright. So we need 30 of these. Gotcha. And apart from that, this is a very, very sad trader. Advanced smithing. This would be really dope. That would be such an unholy fusion of what we're doing here already. But first up, I also want some bricks. Yeah, very important. I think that's it. So, can we trade that with tablets? Sort of. Good enough. Let's give away some blue bars. Oh, we don't need to. So we can take something else still. But only small goods, I assume. But let's make it like that. Oh yeah, it's already too much. Okay, so we got now this part. Very good. 18 more amber would be... The problem is if you buy pure amber, it is ruddy costly, and I don't want to give away my really precious goods here. Nah, not happening, Bliss. But I think it got us somewhere. Definitely better than before. By a lot. And we're gaining reputation while I'm speaking. So I assume we need to keep the Harpies resolve high for a while, but let's see how for how long. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm somewhat afraid that we're not producing Blight Rod fast enough. I don't want 150 hostility increase dumped on me like that. I really don't. That would be extremely extremely uncomfortable for me. Distressing is the right word that I wanted to use. Okay, we got ourselves a reputation point just out of happiness alone. So, well, what will it be here? It is kind of difficult. The Provisioner comes in very attractive, but it is, I think, sort of a false friend. The Explorer's Lodge would give me reputation for doing things with the area like that. Would also go for brawling and education, which is pretty powerful in all regards. Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Explorer's Lodge. It's the best thing that I can draft in my current situation. But I think it's not the worst thing that we can do. Anyways, so okay. Here we get ourselves another point together, but I don't need to rush that much right now. The most important thing, as weird as it might sound, is now to get enough corruption together and get that smithy going. So we got a green, an orange, and a blue building now. Brilliant. Just what we'd need. Okay. Let's stop the favoring of the Harpies so we have that available for the next season. And the smithy is ready. Okay, so we're making these. I got 58 bars. Hell yeah. This is really good. So we actually will put up a limit for that. Okay, I'm not picking up any of these rewards right now, as currently it would be beneficial for us to rack up some impatience and not the other way around. So why are we not making more oil? Or is the oil directly being burned? Presumably. Okay. So, unemployment, and see what this'll do. We got a lot of workers available. That's what it definitely does directly. And I can now resolve this event here. Let's do that. This will give us also nice rewards. I won't be receiving a reward like that. Very good. But I still got too many workers available, so what to do about that? Definitely dump another one into the smithy. And another harpy into the druid's hut. Okay, trade routes. What will it be? I can trade away some leather. I can trade away some coal. Ugh. Well, I'll trade that leather, as we really need every scrap of money that we can get. But apart from that, situation isn't looking too bad. The harpies are going nuts again a wee bit, but when are they not? We got only one more housing that we could bring them up, so that would be no option either. But what we can do, what should definitely help, is put them into a building that is rain punked up. There we go. Just like that. I like it when a plan comes together. And just like this, we can keep wood cutting. And yeah, that should do nicely. We have spent all of our workers. We got the cold snap downside running. Yeah, well. And ingot making is less effective at this time of the year. But since we don't even have any copper to be processed right now, oh well, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So, well, I think we cannot turn off oil as a fuel source, as we are pretty much relying on it right now. That's what we're doing. So our scouts are still allocating the training gear. That's okay. So, we got 11 chunks of amber, and we got ourselves a copper mine. And we also got a empty stonecutter's camp. Well, the new year will begin soon, and all in all, well, that storm season goes down pretty decently. I got no clue how on earth we are supposed to get the light rod cysts together for this guy here. This is really, really troublesome for me. For some reason, our harpies went unhappier than they were. Not good. So, let's sell some planks. This might be nothing that I'm doing eagerly, but it is something that we might be needing to do anyways. Alright, so the harpies are rain punked. Can't do much about that. Can only assume that the jerky ran out or something like that. Maybe, yeah, I really don't know. I only do know that this corner here should be now. Oh no, it's not open enough. Too bad, but whatever. Okay. So, this event will resolve in a minute and something. Let's see what we can get ourselves cornerstone-wise. Ugh. Well, the trade locks is here really quite nice, and the best thing that we can't pick. Although I gotta say, it is, yeah, it's quite difficult to keep running here. Let's go for the export hub one. It might be quite hard, but I think we might be getting that. We might be getting that done. All right. So let's get these rewards in. So tool shop, not necessary at all. The herb garden, though, yes, yes, very much so. This is exactly that kind of add-on that my industry needs, as it gives me the ability to get my packs of provisions going with a very, very low footprint in terms of costs. So that'll help a ton. Well, that's a wonky road if I ever saw one, but whatever. We need that warehouse here really badly. Sucks to be needing that so badly, but it is what it is. And we also need to get those woodcutter camps staffed out more. Okay. I got 2 constructors running. That should be enough. I'm gonna limit their circle of action into an area which is just what I want to have. And let's see, the toolmaker is tool making. I mean, the good part is we got silent looting, which means we can earn ourselves quite a lot of hostility reduction just by opening caches. Which is really good. But I just realized, why should I make it that hard on myself when I can't have everything here so easily? Yeah, let's do this like that. So, them dudes are going to gather here further. And yeah. There is a constant lack of timber somehow. And I don't expect us to be capable of bringing up the Blight Rod to a level that the Blight Fighter Captain will be happy with it. So we basically should try to nail the game on that timeline, or get close to victory at least. Because I don't think that we will have a lot of time left at that point. Okay, so that means with the hearth building done somewhere else, we're going to move on over here. And as you see there, my biggest concern that I'm working against here is, as a matter of fact, the problematic that I can't discern a dangerous glade from a regular one, and that these angry ghosts are really, really annoying, as their specific things that they want from you are, just like I say, quite specific. So, well, 21 minutes. If I take that, we're 12 minutes. We're going to take at least, what, 10 minutes from here for that. So this guy will go off before we have a chance to burn the Blight Rod cysts from the next circle. Like, this guy will totally go off like that. We have no chance whatsoever. I don't think that we can create enough Blight Rod to to get this out of the problematic. Oh gosh. This is really, really one of the most annoying parts of the biome to deal with. But at the same time, it is also very pleasant as it is an interesting challenge. Alright, we can export some of the clay that we just imported, which is, at the first glance, maybe a little bit weird, but not really. But we do have a pretty solid foundation here to get ourselves a good victory going. I mean, it's going to be a very narrow thing. by no means it's going to be smooth sailing. But we got an endless resource of tools, and basically we just need to forge these tools fast enough, and then we just need to smash open boxes and survive and buy stuff to survive. So yeah, there is a solid strategy behind that. That's why I was vibing for the Forester's Hut so strongly, and here, yeah, you see why. You totally can see why in this particular scenario here. So let's rebuild that sweetly here, and we got to build a warehouse here. This is one hell of a stretched out city. I really hate her for being so stretchy. But whatever. You don't get to decide most of the time how things like these play out. So we're going to need a firekeeper here. And let's see, we can use 2 harpy houses. And we got ourselves another peaceful one, and we got a treasure stack. Let's see. He marked that one. So, we're definitely going to go after that. And we're definitely going to build yet another herb garden here, with all the farm fields and such. Also with all the roads and such. And if we can still... Yeah, we still have pots for another warehouse. I can't believe it, but we do. Excellent. So, yeah. Here, stone cutters. Okay. Place is crowded right now. We need to get housing done in this time, in this season. So, the Forester's Hut has no farm fields nearby. That is outrageous. And let's see what we can do here. This is a very, very interesting and volatile round. I totally like it. So we can sell some leather. We're totally going to sell that resin. And we're going to make it so that we're going to get that high value trade goal fulfilled. Okay, so Blackburn, we're going to make this trade. Nah, we're not going to make this trade. This is a resource that we right now need for building up our city with. And this would be not wise. Not at all. So, we got 8 lizard houses. I think we would be smart to start building some human houses as well. But the question is, can I get stone in for that? Well, I think yes. So fuel-wise, the situation will be now quite pressured. We're not taking in terribly much timber, as my woodcutters are currently just more on expedition duty than anything else. And we're just producing many artificial sources of fuel here. We're producing fuel out of artificial sources. That's how I want to put it. But on the bright side, we can now totally send people smashing up these baddies. Sathur has arrived, and Sathur brings the blueprint for the apothecary. Well, being able to produce tea would be quite an advantage for us, and I'm sold. Yes. Thing here is, I do know that we currently have a big problem in getting these things together. And I'm also buying some timber, as this is needed for the construction of all those houses that we are going. But apart from that, I can't do much more for the city here. But I think this wasn't too much of a bad deal here. Not at all. Alright. So, yeah. Very curious to see what this will bring. And this is also the point where I have to say goodbye for today, my friends. We have achieved not all we needed to achieve, but we're also very close to the, well, to the beginning of the end, let's call it like that. We have right now a steady input of tools coming on in here, but we also have a couple of problems exploding on us, especially these guys here. Loyalty. Oh, that is easy. That one we can do easily. So, well, it's gonna stay exciting on the next episode, so I hope you're going to tune in on that. Feel free to join me in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. And as usual, leave a thumbs up for the algorithm. Consider subscribing. Check out the description box. There's Discord. There's Twitch, where I stream on Sundays and Fridays in the Middle European time zone in the evening hours. And there is also my YouTube membership system, Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee. I'd be delighted if you'd give them a look. Many thanks to all of you who are already supporting the channel, and many thanks to you, especially watching this video right now. It means a terrible lot to me. Thanks for being around, and have a good time until we meet again. Bye bye.